Well, as you could see, I have the perennial silver pig. So, for those of you that know about my channel, especially lately, that's been the talk. Okay, what's it doing? It's at a price where it's right in the middle for this time of year for the market in general. 28, $29, sometimes dipping as low as 27. And what this video primarily is going to target is what are the trends? What am I hearing at the dealer's perspective to help determine what the market might do? Okay. I guess we could all arguably say that the market was crisp 6 months ago, give around the holiday season, Christmas, New Year's. Things couldn't be more right. People were selling scrap, and this is all the Craigslist silver that I bought today at an unbelievable deal. And it's kind of a changing of the guard, so to speak, because I picked these up normally dimes 6 months ago. Okay, you'll be buying them $3-4 a piece, retail. I picked these up at $1.50, which is below melt. Melt right now is 22 times face, give or take. And what it is a lot of dealers, a dealer in particular, I'm here in the San Francisco Bay Area. So right on the peninsula, there's a couple dealers I go to that's south of San Francisco, going to San Jose, and they're regulars that I deal with all the time. I buy, sell, hobnob with them. I spend literally an hour or two with them each visit. Okay, and dealer A deals specifically with jack of all trades. He sells stamps. It's what he's been doing for the last 30 years. Coins and currency, among other things. So he has a wide range of different things he sells. And based off of the last 3 to 4 weeks, okay, the one thing that he told me is I cannot sell my junk silver to save my life. And he's probably not that much of a hurry into, because he purchased a lot of this stuff 2-3 months ago at 26 times face, and right now he's offering them at 22 times. Now he owns his own location, okay, in a very wealthy part of town, so it's not a big deal to him. Pays for the overhead, not so much the rent, because again he owns his establishment and everything, power, phone, lights, whatever the case is. And for the last 4 weeks, he has not sold any junk silver, and he's got plenty of it. Same with any scrap bullion. Okay, in fact, he's had a couple traveling traders that come in. He's actually traded away some of that scrap stuff for inventory he is selling. Okay, over a 4 or 5 week period rolling, he's been making more money off of selling postage stamps, because he is the last dealer in the Bay Area to partake in that sort of thing. And a lot of his esteemed clients that specifically deal with stamps come see him. Okay, people drive hour or 2 hours to come see him, the hardcore stamp collectors. I don't see collecting stamps, personally, as something that's gratifying to me because of what they are. But, to each their own. It's a hobby that's dying out there, unfortunately. But the trend is, for this month and last month, is he's not moving any silver. Okay? And what can attribute to that? Silver right now is at $28 an ounce. So right now it's a good buy. Okay, why nobody's buying is beyond me. Okay, this particular dealer has even said that nobody is coming in to make an appointment to sell their inventory. A lot of private sellers, people just coming in. And 2-3 months ago, he used to have 4, 5, 6 appointments a day for people selling their their stuff. Okay, so it might just be the time of the year, might adjust, might have something to do with that. The fact that silver is not moving right now might also have something to do with that. So that's dealer A. Dealer B, is up toward the Oakland area. Okay, he's coming across the same type of scenario as well. He's not selling any scrap silver. In fact, he's had to take some to the smelter in the last 2 weeks because he's just been holding on to it and he needed the money. He does not own his establishment. He has to pay the bills. He has to pay the lease on his building and so on and so forth. So there is a need to go out and sell that and smelt it at a refiner. He is, however, selling brand new Silver Eagles hand over fist, $10, $15 over, whatever the spot price is. He's been selling a lot of the reverse proofs, all of the fancy, the S Mint Mark versions. He deals a lot in that. He does not do stamps, and he has very little currency. So coins, investment value coins, numismatic value, and bullion are his thing. Okay, so he's been selling a lot of the Silver Eagles, Canadian Maple Leafs, and the other worldwide type of silver rounds and bars. So he is doing good in that. But again, the scrap silver thing, it seems like it should be a pretty good deal, but nobody's buying him up. Okay, Dealer B up in Oakland, he's offering less on buying scrap right now because he can't move it. When he takes it to the refiner, he literally takes a bath in this stuff. He doesn't make the money. He pays more to refine it. So what does this say about our economy? And not so much the economy, but the economy of precious metals. Gold has dipped a little bit. Silver dipped a little bit. Now it's kind of like it's at a bridge point where it's just staying the same price all the way across. And I could see that going through the summer, okay, right before the holidays approach. And I don't know, I'd like to hear what you guys think. What are the dealers closest to you doing? I have a lot of dealers in the area I'm at, so it's very concentrated. It's very rich in dealers. I don't have to drive a long ways to go cross shop. Okay, so I'd like to hear what you guys are hearing at your dealers that you go to. If you're out somewhere where there's only one in a long stretch, if you're out in the country, another big city, East Coast, West Coast, in the Deep South, I want to hear it. It might just be the area that we're in right now because of the high prices of gas, of course, in relation to the rest of the country, other economic forces, higher home price, higher food costs. I mean, it's happening everywhere, but in the Bay Area, all across California, it's like an epidemic. So I'm not particularly pleased with it. There are other parts of the country I'd rather live at because of the lower cost of living than California. But this is where the job's at. Okay, where me and my wife have good jobs here, so that's all that matters. So I'd like to hear what you guys think. Where do you think this market is moving? Do you see silver as an attractive buy right now, even though it's not moving up or down? Is it a prime opportunity? And, what do you see in the coming 6 to 12 month averages? What are the shorts? What do you think they're going to be like by that point? So I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. Again, the Silver Pig demands a response. And, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks again for watching. Hope I didn't bore you too much. All right, have a good evening.